Hey everyone, what's up? So, we need to talk about Steel. So, with the recent release of Secret of the Mimics VR mode, it's clear the update hasn't been received well, like, at all. One of the initial points of frustration was the platform rollout. The mode launched on PSVR 2, but not PC, despite widespread expectations that would also release on PC at the exact same time. Beyond that, the experience itself has been quite unstable. There have been several bugs, some of them game breaking. For example, jump scares have been reported to crash the game entirely. In my own experience, I encountered multiple instances where mechanics failed to function properly, forcing me to either let the mimic kill me or exit the main menu and reload the game. There are also noticeable gaps in presentation. Certain animations, such as entering and exiting springlock suits, are missing altogether. Some interactions feel inconsistent, with buttons not responding reliably, particularly when upgrading the data diver, which can be frustrating. Additionally, the box attached to the data diver appears to be absent. Visually, the VR mode also feels like a downgrade, compared to both the flat version of the game and what was shown in the trailers. And speaking of the trailers, the teasers leading up to release of the game were engaging and built strong anticipation. However, they also gave many players the impression that the update would offer more content than it ultimately delivered. It's also worth noting that this update was developed by Devoted Studios rather than Steelwall. While Devoted specializes in ports, it raises questions as to why Steelwall, who has demonstrated strong capability with VR in the past, was not more directly involved. Additionally, the state of the release suggests that more playtesting would have been needed. It didn't need a lot more playtesting. I honestly don't know if they even did or not. That said, the core issues goes beyond bugs or which studio handled development. The larger concern is communication. Steelwell recently addressed the situation and stated they intend to improve in this area, which is a positive step. However, as the franchise has grown, so too has expectation for clearer and more consistent communication. To be clear, this isn't coming from a place of negativity. I don't believe Scott or Steelwell are terrible, nor do I think they should step away from the franchise. This series has gone far beyond its indie roots, and with that growth comes the need for more structured communication and transparency. This perspective comes from genuine, appreciation and love for the series. No one is asking for constant updates or weekly teasers, but more consistent check-ins on development progress, and occasional interaction with the community would go a long way. Now, marketing. Marketing is another area that could be improved. Typically, we received a teaser for a Secret of the Mimic, and then a gameplay trailer, and a little small release trailer, and a few gameplay trailers with some of the chases in the game towards the game's release, but there was long gaps in between these where there's just nothing. While it's understandable not to oversaturate, showing too much too early, like Kingdom Hearts 3. No hate towards Kingdom Hearts 3. I love that game. It's my favorite in the series. Just, they showed way too much in the trailers. They should not have showed as much as they did. Oh my gosh. There's a balance to be found. Smaller updates, screenshots, or development posts could help maintain interest and expand the audience beyond the existing fanbase. Security Breach, for example, as many flaws as the game had, has successfully brought in new players and returning players, largely due to its visibility and, marketing. Though even there, some of the trailer content in Security Breach didn't make it into the full game. If you know, you know. Now, if anyone from Steelwell or even Scott happens to see this, I hope this feedback is taken constructively. I'm not a marketing professional or anything like that. I'm just a fan who loves this series and wants to see it succeed. I've been here through its highs and lows, and I'll continue to support it moving forward no matter what. Lastly, I want to emphasize, please don't harass others over differing opinions. criticism can sometimes go too far, but responding with harassment only makes things worse, and at times makes you just as bad as the people being just assholes. Now, anyways, guys, thank you for listening, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought in the video and everything. And as always, comments, share, like, subscribe, and my channel, Hyperfixation and Viper Plays are down below in the description, as long as my Discord, Twitter, and all that. So anyways, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have an amazing day or night, or whenever you're watching this. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.